Good morning. Hi. Hope you can hear me. I'll try and put the microphone here. I never know if this microphone works. I shall have to experiment with it. But good morning. I was waiting until just after I've observed that 2-minute silence for all those people that were in the wars, etc. You know, my granddad was one of them, and his brother died in the First World War. And I know we remember so many people. And today, within the transmission, there will be a message. Some of our ancestors will be joining with us as well as our guides, etc. So I think some people might be watching on the catch-up. They might not know they've actually gone live. So I shall do my recording, and you can watch it whenever you wish. Yesterday somebody asked me about the energy, and yesterday I was in a beautiful, heartful, on the cloud space. I was like dead center, 0 point, in the feeling of love, and just calm. I didn't get all the bouncing of the energy yesterday. I didn't get all the push and the pulls of it, because I was in a good place. There's not really anything to say more than that, but this morning I knew I was doing this, and last night, and I've got some of the visualizations in for the journey. And oh, I'll backtrack. Yesterday I wrote down a cedar tree meditation, which I'll record later today, and then I'll post a link to it on my website. And that's free for this week. There may be a charge later, but it's free this week. So this morning I'm getting ready. I've put this new top on, which I bought for ceremonial purposes, etc. And oh gosh, it felt like the energy's just there. Oh gosh, it's like it knew I was having a nice peaceful day, and it's just sitting there. Energy is. I've got a few things set up. I've put a photo in. I've set up, I can't really see, I've set up a jug, and I'll explain why, for flower healing, water flower healing for anybody that's watching, etc. And it'll be set up for the whole Rose Temple group for the whole week as we go through this period of time. And it feels so powerful. I put myrrh in it. I don't know much about myrrh. I shall tell you about myrrh later. I put myrrh in it, and I put myrrh on my forehead and on my pulses, and that's how I was guided. This old myrrh energy. Well, a lot of the energies are old, what am I saying? I've got my new citrine here, and you know it's got like, I don't know if I'll show you, it's got like a dragon flying in it. And I've got my dragon over there set up with one of my master crystals. And right, so the energy feels enormous. The energy in my third eye feels enormous. And I know a lot of you will be feeling this too, because I know that, you know, I feel something, you feel something. This is how it goes. This is how we share it. I had a huge thing about perspectives yesterday. I've had this for a couple of years, how we see things through different lenses. That my mind will see something through my lens, and you will see it differently, and that we are both right. There are 2 points of view. There may be 4 or 5. Hi Fliss, nice for you to join me. Hi. And there are different perspectives, and especially we mustn't get involved in all this. I say mustn't, I say I don't want to get involved in all this politics. We've been involved with it for quite a while, lots of us have, and I just want to be in the energy of love, and that's the energy that sits right with me. It sits here in my solar plexus. Actually, it sits everywhere. It sits in my heart. And you may have felt the rays of love coming in yesterday. somebody asked me about it, and it just sits here, heart expansion, just heart expansion, and you feel like, how can it keep expanding? So today we're going to go on a journey, and we're going to channel some light, and depending on, and then later I might go on live and do some readings. I do this as a separate event, and I shall give you my cedar tree meditation later, because that's very important for now, very important. Hi Sharon, hi. Right, so 11:11, well, it's another gateway. A few weeks ago, when I posted this event, I saw two columns like the gateway, and I heard I must do something today. It's very important to do something today. I was working very hard on getting stuff ready for my priestesses for Samhain. I can never say it, Samhain, for Halloween, and that was taking up a lot of time. Well, a couple of weeks ago, getting that ready, and then like that was a portal. Oh my God! I might share the ceremony, or rewrite it for you, the ceremony, because that was really important. I had huge dragon energy in with the ceremony for that time. So I'm messing with my hair now. It's like you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you just don't look the same, right? As you look in, oh, don't forget that. No, okay. So dragon energy is massive with me at the moment. I've got a new dragon. This is my new dragon. Yeah, my new dragon. I'll show you my jug and I'll explain why it's in a jug. Well, I was looking for a bowl, to be honest, and I don't think you can see it. There's a flower in there at my garden, and it wasn't any particular flower, but it's one that was flowering, and it's pink. And I knew 2 or 3 things. I picked a jug. Now a jug means to me Mother's energy. The pink is Mother Mary, so we are very much guided with Mother Mary, Mother Earth, noted by the green, etc., and dragon energy. But these are just my dragon guide. Okay, so I've got a couple of little totems here. Okay, so what a year it's been. Oh my God, what a year. And whilst we're going through all this pandemic, we're going through shifts after shifts after shifts, and you will have been feeling this light after light. And about 2 weeks ago, it was that massive push pull, and it was like tearing me apart. Like, I'm in this energy, I'm in that energy, I'm in this energy, I'm in that energy. It was like I was doing about 6 jigsaw puzzles at once, and I was taking parts out of one and putting them in the other. There was a massive shift. That was about 2 weeks ago, before we went to Halloween, and it was push pull, and I didn't know what I was doing. Thankfully, it's calmed down since then, and I'm so grateful for that. And I joined with Amanda on Sunday on the tour, like remotely from home, and I just cried, and it was so beautiful to be just channeling, anchoring with so many people. I think it was about 800 on, maybe more, watched it in time, but just to anchor light, plasma rays with everyone else, no words, no explanation, just anchor pure light. And we're going to do some of that today, anchoring light. So I'm going to take you on a visualization, and your journey may be different from what I see, visualize. I try not to give too much information of what I'm seeing, because your journey may be different. We're all on different places. We're going to go on a boat, and we're going to go, and the Lemurian energy is so big today, and we're going to go on a boat, and we're going to go with our guides, and we're going to go with Mother Mary, and we're going to go with the Divine Council of Light, who I work with, and they will come and bring messages to you. And we're going to go, I said, we're going on a journey, we're going on a boat, we're going to go to a magical kingdom, and you will receive magical, mystical, beautiful light. I made you a bit of light language, not sure, probably will, and I shall send you all light transmissions as well. Okay, so are you grounded? Are you ready? I don't know, I'm like up here today. You can see it, feel it in my energy. I'm open. I just call in the ancestors to begin with. Just like to do that. Just calling in the ancestors, calling in the divine council of light. Be with us, join with us on this journey. With this transmission through this gateway time today, with these shifts, I'm calling in some peace and quiet, and hopefully you'll have peace and quiet in your homes too when you watch. Calling in all the messengers that wish to come and join with us, always for our highest good. Calling in Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, calling in Jesus and Buddha and Andamari Ma. Calling in light beings, angelic beings, galactic beings, Palladians, Syrians, Archers, can't say that. Calling in Gaia. And all the goddess energies that are coming in to bring light and transmission with us today. We're working with the crown, the third eye and the heart, and the root chakra, the chakra that sits, the earth star chakra that sits below our feet. We're working with that energy. And just as we're calling that in, just feel light, and I want to give you a white and a golden cord coming like a shaft of light down through your crown, third eye, all the way down to your feet and down to the earth, connecting to a deep place in the center of the earth. And just feel that golden light and white light flowing through you, down and bringing the gold up to whichever way feels right for you as we anchor in. And bringing in the elements now. Bringing in fire, for fire is so strong at the moment. If you've been drawn to lighting your fire or having twinkling lights in your house, fire is so important right now. We're being fired up for the change and the shift. Bringing in water, and I've set the water bowl up. Water takes us to places we never imagined possible. Water is the giver of life. And bringing in the earth to ground us, hold us. This is our earth we live upon. And let that life be simple and beautiful. Bringing in air where the dragons fly in the air, and the birds and the eagles, and the wind changes. It brings us many different things. And bringing in spirit, our spirit, the spirit of all things. All for our highest good within this transmission through the gateway today. Bringing in light, beautiful rays of light from the sun, light from the cosmos, light in its many forms, and sparkles with rainbows, sparkling light, bringing rainbow rays. And we are ready, as if that wasn't enough. Right. See yourself on the top of a cliff. I saw the cliffs of Plymouth, for Plymouth was the place where the Mayflower sailed from. But see yourself anywhere. We are going to be sailing from a great ship. But see yourself first on the cliff, looking down on the ocean, and looking down on the docklands, So be wherever it suits you. Imagine the cliff is no cliff near where you wish to sail from. And walking down now to the docklands, the harbour, where the great ship is standing. It is golden, this ship. The wooden exterior is painted gold, and it has huge white sails. Very magical, very powerful sailing ship that's going to take us on our journey today. And as you see the quayside, you notice there are beings of light waiting for you to step onto the boat. You see the gangplank, and around the side there are beings of light. There are your guides, maybe your ancestors, maybe a special guide. Mother Mary is standing on the ship, but there are many with her too, from the Divine Council of Light, your guides. I have Merlin here too. I had Athena as well earlier, and the Sanata Kumara is standing all in white, and he's standing between, he's half on the ship and sort of waiting to take your hand. So when you feel ready, get on board. Step on board this magical ship. Take in all the smells, the smell of the wood and the oils. And all your guides come along with you. They follow you on. You may be with a friend. This is not a journey you need to be on your own. It is a journey full of companions. Like going on a quest with your guides. And step on board and look around the ship. And you notice they draw up the anchor, and they start to make headway and leave the shoreline. Feel yourself on the ship, moving away from the shore, going out into the ocean. And there are dolphins in the water, and you may go out, you may see other fish, you may see stingrays and fish in the water. You may see other boats as well. And look up and you see the seagulls and the birds above you too. And look over the side in the water and see the shifts. This is like us going through time. As we go across the ocean, we are moving through time and space. And this is just like the shifts that come to us. Sometimes the waters are turbulent, and we rock and we move and we sway. And sometimes it's perfectly calm. And see, you notice as we're going further and further away, out into the ocean, the ship is steady. You may sit a while with some of the light beings. Mother Mary sits next to you. And Gaia is there too. For she is so much part of these changes and shifts. And Gaia is everywhere. She is our Mother Earth. She is the goddess of everything. You may feel the energy of Sophia and Mary Magdalene. And as you sit upon the ship, imagine what it was like for the three Marys to go out into the ocean, setting off into the new world. And you too are going on a journey into the new world. Just be like the Pilgrim Fathers, setting out to something brand new. And we are here at this point in time on 1/1, on 11/11, going through the gateway of time and space into this new space and time, into 5D. We are there, some of us already, and the others are coming too. So much new is happening. And the ship now reaches a point, and it's like a circular point within the ocean. And do not be afraid that it's a point where the ocean turns. It's a very magical point within the ocean. And the ship spins and spins and spins and spins and spins and stops. And you see a white dove in the sky, and the white dove flies in a direction. Your captain follows the dove. We are going to a new gateway, a new place now. A new place within our earth, within our world. It's a new journey in a new place. And as the ship moves in this new direction now, you feel a lightness that you've never felt before. You feel light from the sun, rays come on the ship and onto you. A light flows to you, going into this new direction, always in the name of love. Always. And Mary Magdalene gives you a pink rose, and you look upon it and you see the petals opening up. It has many, many petals. It's one of those roses that's full of double the petals. And feel that in your hands, and the light and the energy from the rose flows into your hands. Love and light and magic flow into the rose, into your hands, into your being, and you are filled with her pink rose of love. We always flow with love. This is the way of love. And as you realize, you look out and you see there is land. And it looks so magical, this land. It is like a land you've never seen before. It has magical trees and magical light. And you see that you are going to arrive at this new magical land. You feel so excited, and so do all the other beings of light that are with you on the boat. You notice how the Council of Light are all standing now, lined up, and looking out to the new world. And as you approach, you see there are two large sort of gates, two large white pillars. And you see that you are going to land. And this most beautiful harbour, it is made of white stone. It looks like a really mystical place, like somewhere you may have been in times before, like the lost islands of Atlantis, or somewhere magical like that. But it is a place for now, for our time now, as we are here in 2020. It's a place for us to go to in our time now. a heaven on earth, an earth on heaven. And as the ship lines up and the anchor is placed down, I know not the words of ships and naval terms, and the plank is put across, and you see new people, new beings of light on the shore waiting. They're all dressed in gold from head to toe, shimmering gold, and they stand ready, waiting to be greeted. You step off with Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, the other Marys, and all the divine council all follow through. Sanat Kumara stands at the front, and he greets the people from the new world. He greets them and he hugs them, and he holds their hands, and he shares words with them. And they greet each of you as you embark off the boat. They offer you fruit. They offer you substance. They offer you wine. Come take first of the wine that they offer you. And it feels so beautiful. It is so beautiful. It feels so sweet. It is perfect to taste. It feels like something out of this world. And it's something from the new world. It is so beautiful. And they guide you now to walk through the two pillars. And before you do so, you know that when you step through these pillars of light, you are in the new world, in the new earth, to receive more and more light from the new world, the shifts of consciousness. And you are so ready now. Sanat Kumara goes through first. Well, he is not the leader, he just chooses to go through first. And he walks through the gateway into the light of the new earth. And you and all the beings of light follow through one by one. And it feels like walking through a veil, like a veil into the new world. And when you get there, it is so beautiful. And you see you are into a space in time. You're in a space in time.
Hello, we are not available now. Please leave your name and phone number after the beep. We will return your call.
2 secs. I can't believe that. I'm really sorry, that was my auntie. And it's just, I can't switch the phone off. Gosh, very, just go a little bit deeper. You're in the new world. You may receive messages from people in the new world. Just feel yourself surrounded by people in the new world. And you notice that there is a large banqueting table, big enough for all of you and many more. And your guests invite you to take from a meal, partake in a meal. And the table is full of exotic fruits and vegetables. things. And you take some of the new fruits. There are berries the size you've never seen before, and nuts and seeds created into dishes you've never seen before. There is so much new that is to come to you from this new world. And yet we are still on Gaia. We are still on Earth, and these things are here within our world right now. There is so much newness to come to you, to all of us, and there is so much light to come to you. And as you eat the fruits and the foods, you are full of magical light. There are beautiful cherries and the pineapples, the size and colour you have never seen. Take in from this beautiful table of food for you, food for your soul. I'm going to spend a little time on this beautiful island. Wander around, pick up the things like the shells and the leaves, and spend some time here. Wander around, see the animals, see the wildlife, see the people, see how peaceful and loving they are, for they are solely working, acting, living everything from the heart. They share anything, everything with you. They are so heart-centered. And now they take you to a special place where they have a beautiful fountain. And you can step into the fountain, and the light flows from the sky and above you, more and more light than you've ever received before. Rainbow light, white light, golden light, diamond light, and platinum light. All this light just flows like a channel to you. Fills your aura, fills your entire being, and just channel each one of these lights. Bring the golden light down. Bring the diamond light down. Bring the crystalline light down. And the platinum ray. And let the magical rainbow light dance all around you. And when you step out of the water fountain of light, you are dressed all in gold. The gold beings give you a cloak, but you are dressed in gold. They give you a golden cloak, and it sparkles with diamonds, and you are so sparkling all in this beautiful new light. Notice your shoes are golden too. Everything is golden, and you feel like your aura is enormous. You spread your love and your light throughout this magical land and beyond. I wish to stay in this space for ages, but I need to bring you back. Take yourself back to the ship. You have received so much here, and you can come here again at any time. Just see yourself stepping through the gateway of the veil. Everything within this place is embodied in you now. Yet if you wish to return, you can come back to this space anytime you wish. Feel those codes of light embedded within you. And take yourself back to the boat. The beings of light give you gifts of golden things and simple things and flowers and herbs and all number of things, symbols, etc. Whatever is needed is given to you right now. You may carry these, or have a bag, whatever comes, have a trolley or a suitcase, whatever you wish to carry your gifts in. Or just place each in your third eye or in your heart, for they are your gifts. Try and remember your gifts, for they are symbolic. Always things are symbolic. And we get back to the ship, and it feels heavily laden with all the things you've all received here in this magical land. And you set sail back home. And the journey is much quicker now. It's quicker to come back home to here and now than it is to find all the magic. But now you've been on this beautiful island, you can come there in a thought, and you get set back on land where you started from. But you notice that it looks different. You notice there is more light, for you are seeing things through new eyes. Look at the beauty everywhere. In the smallest things, in the blade of grass, in a tree, in the water, in the smiling people in the streets. You do not see the grime and the things from before. You see the magic now within your own land. Your light has changed. Step out onto the shore, feeling grounded, saying goodbye to all the companions, taking your gifts with you, and climb back onto the top of those cliffs where you started, and looking down on the magical ship. And you may take a little bit, but take a few nice deep breaths and come back. Take a few deep breaths and come back. Bringing yourself back. Bringing yourself back. I'm going to count to 5 and you come fully back. Oh God, there's a funeral. Sending my love to them, all those loved ones that are grieving. Just bring yourself back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So much emotion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back. Come back. Got like a belly. Come on, bring that. You're back. Blessings to you all that are still on. Thank you to Louise who sent me a message. I hope you enjoyed the journey. I'm sure it was Lemuria, but it can be whatever you wish it to be. Sorry about the interruptions. And I just feel full of emotion since I had a funeral driving back, which I never had. Which is really weird. I just feel like I need to say goodbye to that beautiful person that's died and sending love to all his family. Sending love to all of you. God bless you all. Hope you enjoyed that. I'm sure more will come from it for you. God bless you. Good night. Always. Read the comments now. Hello Michelle, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Who else was on? Fliss, thank you for joining us. Sharon, Louise, thank you for joining us. I think later today I'll do some readings. I'll come on later and do some readings. Thank you, God bless you. Michelle, thank you for joining me. I had my eyes shut. I think it's I didn't want to be distracted by looking at myself. You know, you look at yourself on Zoom and you think, I just needed to be within that sacred space that they were giving to me as it unfolded. Much love to you all. Much love. I'm looking at my hands. It's like really weird. And much love to you all. Yeah. If you want to share anything about where you went or want to understand any of the symbology, ask. I asked Spirit for ages, what does a jug mean? And then they told me mother's love. And then I didn't get a jug for ages once I understood it. But often we see a train, and train is the journey. But I hope you enjoyed that. Many blessings to you on this beautiful day.